Majesty's
recess.
This recess is the court of their Majesties Arthur and Gabriella.
Shortest court ever.
Brietta.
We are taking notice of you.
Atenveldt, our most glorious kingdom, prospers by the love, honor, service, and goodness of our subjects. We, as sovereigns, do delight to reward those who add to the renown of the realm, and in doing so benefit all. For this cause do we bestow upon Brig Ingen Cathay an award of arms! In 2011, in the Common Era, Arthur Rex, Gabriella, Regina.
Oh, this is another one of that whole little threesome thing where y'all make each other control. This was painted by Bianca. Yay! And calligraphy by Dame Anita. Woo!
This is passing beyond over me, and I would never be considered humble again.
3 cheers for this newest lady of the realm! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Let it be known that we recognize the service and dedication provided by our noble subject, Patrick of Mindro, upon whom we bestow a beacon of the desert. Gabriella.
This gentleman here has held pretty much every office in Burning Sands over the years. Yeah! He's been a little busy.
Except Carol.
Okay, do we have a warrant? Long overdue award.
This scroll was collated by the Honorable Lady Jerusha and illuminated by Lady Evan. Well done.
3 cheers for this newest beacon of the desert. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! There are those of our subjects in the kingdom of Atenveldt who inspire us with their truly exemplary service. Without their service as such selfless laborers, our kingdom could not flourish. We thank you for your dedication to ourselves, our kingdom, and our populace, and recognize you as a commander of the light of Atenveldt. In joyful witness whereof, we set our hands this 3rd day of September, Anno Societatis 46, which is also called 2011 in the Common Era, Arthur Rex Atenveldtis, Gabriella Regina Atenveldt.
Understand, the law of our kingdom allows the crown to give but one of this award in a reign. We didn't have any difficulty choosing this.
This was illuminated by Tatiana back there, and calligraphy by Her Excellency Mistress Isabel J.S. Oh yeah, first illumination. Hello. Probably based off of a picture that someone said, it needs to look like this. And she said, okay.
3 cheers for this newest commander of the light of Atenveldt. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Oh, Sunshine business. Sorry.
We're going
to talk about you. In front of your face. Gosh, many years ago, this fine gentle brought me out to the archery range and tried to teach me. Not real good at that, but hey, I learned a little bit. It's been a long time since you picked up a bow because real world, seneschal, real world. However, there is something that's long overdue. So let's move on with it.
Be it known to all who witness these letters that we, King and Queen of Atenveldt, are well pleased by the contributions of our subject to the art of archery, that we are minded to honor Thomas Talwardy as a companion of the Order of the Azure Archers. Arthur Rex, Gabriella, Regina.
I recall when Master Thomas put on armor, and then shot at me. Killed me. Why? Who goes home? Thanks, Thomas. This role is illuminated by Caitlin O'Sullivan, calligraphy by Beatrix Zagros, designed by Lady Benita de Chalice, inspired by the basis of Fernando and Sancha of Spain in 1047.
3 cheers for this newest inductee into the Azure Archers of Atenveldt. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip!
The King and Gabriella Queen of the Solar Lands of Atenveldt award a Hawk's Lure! Known as 2011 in the Common Era. Arthur Rex Atenveldtis Gabriella Regina.
Oh yeah. Okay, Ari, you might have to tell me the lady's name. The Dane lady? Where's Ari? Ari. Calligraphy was by Shakana, and the illumination was by, I can't remember the name, Sedney.
3 cheers for this newest Hawk's Lure! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
I suppose you're wondering why we called you. Well, intrigue. While the arts and sciences has never been my primary focus, I've always appreciated the beauty and the wonderment in it. Last year, at Penzing, here we are in camp, sweltering, melting away. And her grace is, as she would describe it, scratching away at her fiddle, which completely brought our camp and the camp across the road and the camp next to us to complete silence. Representatives from that camp came across the road to thank us for her grace's beautiful music. Her grace decided that she would make a dress on site. Her hand stitching, a machine would not have been as perfect as the stitching of this dress. And in the position that you're in, sometimes you get over the books, right?
And your own worst
and the fact that she has her own worst critic and believes nothing of what I just said. But that's too bad, because we're on it.
I brought it this time.
Yes.
Stop, reader.
We, Arthur and Gabriella, sovereigns of the sunlit kingdom of Atenveldt, to recognize the devotion that Emira al-Zafra has shown in the arts and sciences, demonstrating excellence, talent, and a willingness to share knowledge with others. We are now well pleased to here admit her to the Order of the Flower of the Desert. Arthur Rex Gabriella Regina.
Reader made it, please.
Calligraphy by Hanim Ari Usni. Illumination by Posadnitsa Yanik.
It's good.
He didn't respond. Then let us complete your order at this time.
Their Majesties call forth Simon Aaron of Windermere.
Majesties, at his request, I bear the staff of Yehuda of Nuremberg.
Prepare. Arch. Release. Rest.
My noble Pelicans, will this then complete your order?
Yes.
Do you remember the order of the chivalry that would speak to this candidate?
Your Majesty, I do Pelican will speak to this man. For over a decade I've known Simon. He has constantly defended this kingdom, defended the ladies, defended the queen. He always had chivalry in his heart. He always speaks his mind and never backs down from a challenge. Do you recommend this man?
Does there remember the noble order of the laurel that will speak to this candidate?
I will, Your Majesty. I do, Karen. Come to speak words of this great man. For he reminded me today, many, many years ago, during my first reign, I gave him an AOA. It was very much. I will say his openness, his honesty, as a peer, will be refreshing to add to this order. I say also, he brings a fun to the game that will be good for new people as well as us experienced ones to raise our game as well. Also, as an artisan, he makes his own clothes. He also makes clothes for his family, and he has fine taste in pottery. And by the way, that pottery is for sale. Just outside the way a little bit. I find him very worthy of this one given to today. I wholeheartedly am touched with the actually speak for him, and I think
Is there a member of this noble order of Pelican that will speak to this candidate?
Hi, Baron Master of Wallace. I have to follow that sales.
Yes, unfortunately.
Simon, someone I've known every moment of my SCA life this year before I ever started. Simon is what I want to be when I grow up. He literally does not have a mean, spirited bone in his body. He doesn't even understand the concept. He is, in my humble opinion, one of the brightest shining rays that makes up the son of Atenveldt. He is generous to a fault. He is kind beyond a fault. And it is my privilege to be able to speak to him and say, he should have been here for very, very long time.
Is there a royal peer that would speak to this candidate?
I, Elspieta, Duchess and Crown Princess of Atenveldt, do speak for this man. For I tell you a story about a summer of love. A summer in which I fell in love with a man. There are two types of love. The romantic love you share with your partner, but the love that you share with your family and your friends. And I did fall in love with you that summer. Because he inspired me in such a way, as my fellow peers have said, he gave me my fun back. And he made me want to become a better queen for my populace. One that has so much more fun. And he taught me that fun can be so glorious and such full of dignity when it comes from the heart and from that place of love. So wholeheartedly, Your Majesties, I am pleased that you would elevate this man. And as a member of the Order of the Pelican, I am very happy that I can now call him my brother.
Is there a member of our populace that will speak to this candidate?
Your Majesty.
Oh, God.
I was asked to speak for you, so get comfortable. In order to speak properly for the populace, Your Majesties, I had to speak with the populace. So I went amongst your people and asked them questions. My first question. The symbol of the order Simon is being asked to join is a pelican piercing its own breast and feeding the blood to its children. What are your thoughts on this symbolism? When asked, the squires of this kingdom responded with a breast joke. Another breast joke. So I went to your noble barons and I asked them the same question. So I went to the children who did not understand my question. So I simplified and said, pretend Simon's a giant bird and he bites his own breast and then spits the blood in your mouth. At which point the parents took them someplace else. Then I went to your Hierarchans and I asked them, I said, please describe Simon's arms. They said, hairy. So I asked the belly dancers to describe Simon's arms. And they said, we assume they're Latin because his hands are sure Roman. Finally, I thought to ask the heralds to describe Simon's arms. And they said something in a language I think they made up. 3 red thistles up yonder and a big old black one in the middle. Finally, I journeyed throughout the kingdom to gather quotes that would describe the depth of Simon's service provided to your populace. These are the top 3. Number 3, men, women, children, even animals, Simon will service them all. For anyone, and always with a smile on his face. Always. I mean always. It really makes you wonder what he's up to. And number 1, some guys will offer to be your stunt liver. Simon's the only kind of guy who will let you drink and then offer to take the hangover. So at the end of this quest, I decided not to use the actual words of your populace because frankly they're silly people. But rather, I looked into your hearts. This is what I saw. The populace longs for a person like Simon. He is truly an example to all of us. He is a man who is equally willing to help everybody, regardless of their station. He is a man who speaks well of all and ill of none. Simon is not a servant of this kingdom. He is truly a servant of the people. And we, the people, sincerely thank you for recognizing his value to us on this day.
Having heard these words and being right mindful of your service to our kingdom, we are resolved to create you a member of the Order of the Pelican this day. Will you accept this honor?